Have you ever caught a glance, a silence, or a small random gesture from someone and wondered, was that just friendly? Or was it something more? What if they've been trying to tell you something all along without ever saying a word? Welcome to Best Quotes World, the place where we decode the mind and uncover the hidden truths behind human behavior. And today, we're diving deep into 6 subtle signs someone secretly sees you as more than a friend, backed by real psychology. And those emotional clues most people never notice. Stick around till the very end, because number 4 might just change the way you look at your closest connection. Let's begin. Point number 1. Their attention has a strange consistency. They notice the little things: your new haircut, the tone behind your texts, the mood in your silence. And it's not just being polite. According to Dr. Arthur Aaron's research on intimacy, consistent, deep attention is a sign of emotional investment. It's more than noticing. It's how they remember. Maybe you casually mentioned your favorite snack weeks ago, and somehow they show up with it on a rough day. You didn't remind them. You didn't ask. They just knew. Why? Because in their mind, your emotional state gets quietly prioritized. It's called selective attention bias, where someone emotionally important becomes the focus, drowning out the rest of the world. And here's the thing. They don't do this for everyone. It's you who stands out. Ever been slightly off, pretending to be okay, and they look at you and ask, "What's wrong?" even though you said nothing. That's emotional radar, and it's real. Point number 2. Their silences speak louder than words. Ever notice how some silences feel different with certain people? How they go quiet, not awkwardly, but at emotional moments. That's not nothing. People with deeper feelings often experience what's called emotional flooding. Too many emotions, too fast, and instead of blurting them out, they pause. It's like their mind is buffering. Dr. John Gottman, a relationship expert, says silence between two people can either mean distance or wait. The key is how comfortable that silence feels when they sit quietly with you. But stay fully present. It means they're processing, not pulling away. Think about it. You're walking together after a long talk. A lull happens. You feel like you should say something, but you don't. And somehow, that silence says everything. Point number 3. They react differently when you're vulnerable. There's a noticeable shift when you open up. A typical friend might sympathize, maybe offer a quick, "You'll be fine." But this person leans in. They ask follow-ups. They remember what you said days later. According to attachment theory, people emotionally connected to someone don't just acknowledge your vulnerability, they protect it. It's called empathetic tracking, a subconscious emotional watchfulness we naturally develop when we truly care. Say you tell them about a tough family situation, and a week later, out of nowhere, they check in. "Hey, how's that going?" That's not casual memory. That's care, stitched into attention. Point number 4. Subtle jealousy, disguised in casual words. Notice how they sometimes joke when you mention someone else, or how their tone shifts ever so slightly when you talk about a new friend. It might seem playful, but it's called micro-jealousy. A study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people show low-level competitive behavior around someone they secretly like, even if they're not ready to admit it. They might tease, change the topic, or quietly go cold for a second. You'll hear things like, "Oh, him again," or "Wow, you've been mentioning her a lot lately." It sounds harmless, but it means more. If they subtly insert themselves into those conversations or quietly compare themselves, it's not coincidence. It's quiet emotional positioning. Not to control you, but because they care where your attention goes. Point number 5. They treat you like a secret priority. You're not officially their partner, but sometimes it genuinely feels like you are. They adjust their plans around you. They remember your smallest preferences. They check on you when they wouldn't for others. Psychologist Dr. Lisa Firestone calls this emotional pre-commitment, where someone starts behaving like they're already attached, before either of you ever say it out loud. Maybe they text you goodnight every night, or they quietly make sure you're okay during stressful days. But don't extend the same to mutual friends. These aren't random acts. They're invisible upgrades. Little signs you're already becoming something more in their world. And finally, point number 6. They open up their inner world, but only to you. Not everyone gets access to their deepest fears, dreams, or family history, but somehow you do. According to self-disclosure theory, we tend to reveal our most personal truths only to those we trust deeply, and those we're emotionally drawn to. Maybe one night they casually mention a childhood trauma, a personal regret, or a dream they've never told anyone. And then say, "I haven't really told this to anyone before." That's not small. That's emotional exclusivity. When someone makes you their safe space, they're not just connecting, they're quietly hoping you'll stay. If any of these signs sparked a memory or made you think of someone, let us know in the comments. Which one resonated the most with you? And if this video made you rethink a certain someone's actions. Don't forget to follow Best Quotes World for more hidden psychological truths that hit a little too close to home. Thanks for watching, and until next time,